Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man, this will be the final video until the post-game video. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, and listen. If you're one of those guys that like sports betting, if you want, and you're in one of the eligible states, make sure you tap in with BetQL. Use the best bets modular. Listen, man. Listen, they just got you. They accurate. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. They accurate, man. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, use code LORD, save 25% off. You know the vibes, man. Big Manscaped been in the building. Use code Brunson, save 20% off. Get free shipping. Free shipping, I fall for that for y'all. Get your Hurt Season hats now. Get them now. Like right now. Don't wait another second. Because, yeah, you know what's about to happen. Listen, man, it's a couple things I want to see out of this game, man. The first thing I want to see is, I want to see how the coaches take advantage of some of the things that I see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the coaching room. I'm not in none of the meetings, obviously. But there's weaknesses that I see that these Atlanta Falcons already have. One being they starting a rookie right tackle, I believe. Or whatever position he playing, they starting a rookie, and this rookie is supposedly about to be lined up against Fletcher Cox. They got to take advantage of that. And we already know, being as though that their head coach made a comment about it, saying that, hey, everybody got to get baptized in the NFL. He's absolutely right. But we know that they're worried about that matchup, so we should be worrying about that matchup in a proper light. We should know that they're going to give this rookie a lot of help. They're not going to sit him out there on the island against Fletcher Cox. So therefore, Javon Hargrave got to eat. Certain dudes got to eat. Certain dudes got to go out there and put their best foot forward. You know what I mean? We got mismatches all up and down that offensive line. If Kyle Pitts is out there in a blocking manner, blitz that side. Kyle Pitts is a hybrid tight end. He's not a traditional blocking tight end. In fact, that's one of his weak points. Are the coaches looking at the weaknesses of this team? Or are they looking out there going and saying, we just gonna see where the chips fall. It's only the first game. Nah, man, nah. I think I really like this coaching staff so far, but it gotta translate into wins. It gotta translate into how will they adjust and things like that. Because Doug Peterson, he didn't adjust. A lot of times, Doug Peterson was very erratic on fourth downs. You know what I mean? I think this coaching staff, if they just have a brain cell, that they would just be better. So I definitely want to see how the coaching staff handle some of the mismatches and some of the adjustments tomorrow. That's just a small portion of it. We know Rodney McLeod's not playing. I want to see how Kayvon Wallace also does. I want to see it, man, because Kayvon Wallace is a guy, who has the respect of Brian Dawkins. Kayvon Wallace is a guy who talks a lot, and it's time to put some of that talking into action and let the fans see why you talk so much, why you feel this good about yourself. I'm looking to see Jalen Hurts. I want to see Jalen Hurts. I want to see Jalen Hurts have a good day, and I want to see the excuses everybody making. Make no mistake about this. The Philadelphia Eagles are the underdogs. We're not the favorite. We're the underdogs in this fight. So I don't want to hear any excuses when we beat this team. As the underdog, we like the underdog. Listen, the Philadelphia Eagles beating the Atlanta Falcons is going to break a lot of the brackets of a lot of these dudes. A lot of these so-called experts who had their little record predictions, it's going to bust their brackets wide open. It's going to bust their brackets wide open because they're going to be wrong on the very first week. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know as we going into hostile territory, we going out there into Atlanta, but on the dome, on the turf, I like Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles better. I just like us better. I'm interested in seeing Devontae Smith. I am. I'm interested in seeing Jalen Reagor. I want to see this entire team, yo. It's been far too long, and finally, football is back. Football is back, and it's back in the air. Hoodie Brunson back in effect. You know what I'm saying? The air has a crispness to it again. You know what I'm saying? It's getting chilly outside. It's getting real. It's getting dark. It's getting spooky. And only a couple people really know about this. It's not a lot of people who get this feeling, who get this, you know what I mean? It's not a lot of people. I'm looking around. I'm looking at the Bad Dogs. I'm looking at the 500s. I'm looking around. Everybody got that same feeling. It's about to go down. This is about to be a beautiful season for the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what I mean? And those are some of the key things that I'm looking at to see if these things are true. They said Devontae Smith can get separation at will. I want to see a lot of targets to him. Period. I want to see a lot of targets to Devontae Smith. I want Devontae Smith being treated like a #1 wide receiver as a rookie. That's what I want. Devontae Smith said he feel like he the best wide receiver to come out of Alabama. Over Julio, over everybody. He said he feel like it's him. He feel like it's him. I'm excited to see what this team got. It's a swagger around this team right now, man. It's a confidence around this team. A swagger, it's a confidence, it's a drive, it's a commitment to want to be better. They had a brilliant offseason, you know what I'm saying? They had great training camps. We finally healthy going into this thing. There's no season-ending injuries right now. This is a different Philadelphia Eagles football team. And if you don't understand that, then you just can't get over any trauma that you got about the organization. This is different from front to back. This is different. This is different. Some things stay the same in the NFC East. The Philadelphia Eagles are the only thing that's a constant change. The Dallas Cowboys and the Washington football team, they've been the same 30 years. We know what they do. They have a good little high shootout, little high scoring game, but ultimately it's an L. Washington, come on, you got Fitzpatrick. Y'all are the same. Y'all the same. The Giants are trending towards being like them, not winning the division in 10 years. What changes the most in this division? It's the Philadelphia Eagles. This division don't get no respect on its name until we decide to wake up. Until we decide to wake up. Facts. When the Philadelphia Eagles have a bad season, the rest of that division, you could bet your bottom dollar looking trash too. We the deciding factor. We the separators. We the separators of this division. And it's time we go out there and claim it and we put ourselves back in our rightful spot tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. So I hope all of these young players are locked in. I hope these people know the city behind them. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the tide shifting tremendously around Jalen Hurts. I hope that these young guys understand that the city behind them and all we expect them to go out there and do is give maximum effort. We can't decide the wins and the losses. We can't. We can't decide the wins and the losses. Wins and losses come into effect in football. Usually come down to the last drive, one play in the game. We can't decide when that's gonna happen and when the ball gonna roll on when the ball gonna roll in our court. But we can decide as if we go out. What we can decide is the effort we put out there on the football field. We can decide our preparation. Why not be in control of those things and trust your preparation and trust the work you put in? This is just a message to the team. I see you guys. I see you guys preparing. I see the work that was put in. I'm buying in. I'm buying in. And at this point, if you don't like Jalen Hurts, then you just don't like him. What has he shown you that suggests you should not like him at this point? Don't be afraid to say you got a quarterback you believe in. Don't be afraid to say you got one of the best defensive lines in the league. Don't be afraid to say you got the most wins in the NFC playoff-wise. Since the year 2000. You tied for the most. Don't be afraid to say Steven Nelson and Darius Slay could be a great cornerback tandem in the NFL. Don't be afraid to say that Gannon and Sirianni are impressive so far. Don't be afraid to say them things. Don't be afraid to say how we had a good offseason. It's the naysayers that really get to me in these equations, man. Don't be afraid to keep it a buck, because we're often forced to keep it real as Eagles fans. We give it up all the time to opposing teams. Listen, the Dallas Cowboys looked good week 1. We ain't taking that away from them. But what also happened? The truth, they lost. They looked good losing. Golden trash bags. Don't be afraid to say the truth. The Philadelphia Eagles ain't winning no damn 5 games, no damn 6 games. So the Philadelphia Eagles easily winning 7+. Easily. And whether you want to believe it or not, that is an improvement from winning 4 games last year. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Get ready for the game. Make sure you get some rest. Sunday is going to be week 1 of football. I know a lot of people watching multiple games, but it starts with the Philadelphia Eagles. It starts with the Atlanta Falcons, and that's 1 o'clock, and that's the game we all going to be looking for.